What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about Shiba Inu. Folks, some absolutely unfortunate news on the day. We just learned that Bitmart Exchange, one of the biggest centralized exchanges, suffered a security breach earlier tonight. Now, unfortunately, on top of that, Shiba Inu was one of those tokens that were affected. That is what we are going to be talking about in today's video. We are going to get into quite a lot, the future of this token, the community, how this affects the people involved, and how to protect your funds in the future. Now, keep something in mind. This is an evolving story. The narrative is being written as we speak. So make sure you stay up to date. Follow some of these channels and these Twitter pages that I'm going to be talking about in today's video, because they are going to be really relevant for the future of this story. If you guys are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join the family. Throw a like on this video, folks. We really need to push this video out to people because it's going to be an important one. And please comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions, and especially if you were affected, drop me a comment down in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. First, let's go ahead and cover this article so everybody's on the same page. Let's catch everybody up to speed. Crypto exchange Bitmart hacked with losses estimated at $196 million. Bitmart CEO has confirmed what the company is calling a security breach. The latest centralized exchange hack may be among the most devastating to date, as Bitmart has lost $196 million in various cryptocurrency. My goodness, that is absolutely heartbreaking. A tweet from security analysis firm PeckShield first called attention to the alleged hack Saturday night. One of Bitmart's addresses currently shows steady outflows of entire token balances, some worth tens of millions of dollars, to an address currently labeled by Etherscan as, quote, Bitmart hacker. So Etherscan is all over this. They have already labeled that wallet. So we are going to be tracking all of their transactions on the Etherscan. The nice thing about cryptocurrency, you know exactly where it is going, but something that these hackers did that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. Let's keep reading. In a follow-up tweet, PeckShield estimated the losses to be at around $100 million in various cryptocurrencies on the Ethereum chain, and unfortunately $96 million on the BSC or Binance Smart Chain. Here's what the hacker is doing. The hacker has been systematically using decentralized exchange aggregator 1inch to swap stolen assets for the cryptocurrency Ether or ETH, and using a secondary address to deposit ETH into a privacy mixer, thus making the hacked funds harder to track. So they're essentially just mixing these tokens, and it's going to be incredibly difficult because it's just going to get distributed across so many different wallets. In an official Telegram channel, Bitmart representatives initially claimed that the outflows were routine withdrawals, referring to the reports of a hack as fake news. Of course, how could they know any better? Hours later, however, Bitmart CEO confirmed that the outflows were indeed a hack resulting from a, quote, security breach. The $196 million losses makes it one of the most devastating centralized exchange hacks to date. This is a developing story, and of course it will be updated as we learn more about it. First and foremost, what were the tokens that were affected? And yes, Shiba Inu unfortunately was one of them. Here is the full list of tokens on just the Ethereum chain that were affected. Okay, folks, so keep that in mind. And some really heavy hitters here on the chain. We got Shib way up at the top. And my God, they took so many tokens. This is just absolutely insane. I never thought we would ever see something like this to this level of scale. This is crazy. Bunch of Shiba Inu taken. Saitama, this is one that your pop is a big fan of, and you know, we've mentioned on the channel like a couple of times. People tweeting about it all the time. Even Crow, we got Stars, Sand, Luffy Inu, folks. This is one of those tokens that I talked a lot about on my channel, and look at it right here, being affected by this security breach. This is almost $1 million or even more in Luffy Inu. Gotta do the math on that one, double check me. But that's absolutely crazy. Kishu, this is one that I talked about a very long time ago, and yes, it is also on this list. USDC, a couple of others on the Binance Smart Chain like SafeMoon that we've talked about on the channel before, or at least mentioned on the channel before. Guys, this was a huge breach. Some of these tokens involved are really hitting home, but particularly the one that's breaking my heart the most is absolutely Shiba Inu. This is very, very unfortunate to see. Guys, it is going to take time for the crypto market to recover from something like this for one reason. Because when people see something like this, it makes fear, uncertainty, and doubt grow absolutely rampant. So this is very unfortunate. It really sucks to see something like this, but this is the situation that we are dealing with. So how do we remediate this? How do we rectify this? And how do we move forward and protect our funds in the future? I'm not sure exactly what Bitmart is going to do. Of course, they should be the ones that are held responsible for the security breach. Their security systems were not up to date, obviously. The hacker was able to take advantage. I am hoping that Bitmart does something about this in order to compensate people that were potentially affected by this breach. If it was purely taken from their liquidity, for example, that would be much different because that's their pool of money. That's nothing to do with you and I. But some people might even be adding to liquidity. It gets very complicated, guys. So there could be a very large number of people that were potentially affected in this hack. So the question becomes, how do we rectify this? It could be on Bitmart's, but how do we protect ourselves in the future? You guys know, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. For me personally, I keep the majority of my funds on an external wallet. These are the risks that we run by using centralized exchanges. Now you get the security of not necessarily having to have those seed phrases when it comes to the centralized exchange, but they are susceptible to hacks like this. On the flip side of that, having your external wallet, if you lose those seed phrases, those key phrases, then you are potentially out of luck and you essentially lost all of those tokens. So it's a question that you have to ask yourself. But for me personally, the security of having my own external wallet is worth it to have those security phrases and for me to hold on as tightly as possible to those. For you folks in the Shiba Inu community, this is something that you're going to have to ask yourself and consider. Are you willing to keep your funds on a centralized exchange, or would you rather buy them on a centralized exchange and then quickly transfer them to an external wallet where you don't necessarily have to have fear of a hack like this happening? That is a question you have to ask yourselves. For me personally, I'd rather stay protected and have my funds on an external wallet. That is all I have for you guys in today's video. I know Shiba Inu is on a downwards trajectory right now. Obviously, this breach, the security breach, had a lot to do with it. But what I'm going to do in a video later on today is talk about all the other aspects that are affecting this downwards pressure that we've been seeing in Shiba Inu and why we haven't seen a great recovery just yet. Along with the Bitmart exchange hacking, obviously that is affecting the price action, but there are a couple of other things, couple of other perspectives that I want to talk about in that video later on today. And it seems like this is going to be a long night, so I might as well start making some videos. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. Please keep in mind that I'm by no means a financial advisor. I'm just here to put you guys on plays that I'm into. Obviously a big fan of Shiba Inu, but you got to go out and do your own research, your own due diligence, as this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Before I sign off here, guys, big shout out to Webull. My affiliate link is in the description below. You use my affiliate link, you deposit just 1 cent after opening up a brokerage account. You are going to get 2 free stocks guaranteed, absolutely no questions asked. The value of those 2 free stocks can be all the way up to $2,300. The minimum you are going to get is around $11 for those free stocks. On top of that, in celebration of listing Shiba Inu, if you do 1 crypto exchange on Webull, which can be as little as $1, you are going to get $5 back in a crypto asset of your choice. And of course, Shiba Inu is one of those assets that you can choose from. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. It's been your boy Rigor Mortis. I am out the scene, folks. Peace out.